Hello, my loves. God bless you. Thank you all so much for tuning in for one more broadcast of Velocity Virtual Book Squad. I am your host, Pastor Danielle Taylor, and this broadcast is being brought to you by eChurch International. eChurch is the place where people meet God and Christians are equipped. You can join us every Wednesday at 12 noon for Velocity Virtual Book Squad, where we bring on a new Christian author every week to talk about the works that God has given them to inspire, to encourage, to motivate, and to educate His people. You can find out all of the information about eChurch by going to our website at echurchinternational.com, or you can go to my website at jdanielletaylor.com, find out all the latest information about our programs, events, anything that we're having, and also find out how to connect with our ministry. But I want to go ahead and move on to our guest because I have a beautiful woman of God here with me, and I want you all to make sure you get the full benefits of this interview. So do me a favor, those of you that are watching, I see some of you coming on, hit the like button, hit the share button, share with someone else. I promise you, you are going to want to hear this and share this information because we're going to be talking about her book, which is entitled The 7 Principles of Healing Trauma. But before we get into the book, I do want to introduce my guest today. Thank you so much, Lisa Eady, and welcome to eChurch.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor. Hope you guys enjoy the scenery here in beautiful Washington this morning. And I'm excited to get into the book. And I just really believe that God gave me this in a dream. And I know it's going to help so many people.
Yes, ma'am. And I want to let you guys know that Lisa is a trooper, okay? Because she is sitting and tell them how many degree weather it is out there.
It's about 30 degrees.
She's sitting in 30-degree weather doing this interview. So, guys, go ahead and catch on to this fast. Go ahead and share it because I promised her we wouldn't go over the 30-minute mark so she could get back inside to the warmth. So, go ahead and hit that share button. But I want to read a little bit from your bio, and then I'm going to give you an opportunity, Lisa, to let our audience know in your words just who you are. But Lisa Eady is an ordained prophetess, full-time missionary, Christian counselor, and life coach. Together, her and her husband of 23 years founded Revival Arrows Ministry, a missions ministry dedicated to world missions and training missionaries. They do pastoral care and counseling for leadership around the world, training in wholeness through Christ and leadership. They currently serve in Mexico full time as missionaries and are in the process of opening missionaries and training schools. Lisa recently just launched her own talk show in Life Christian TV, Pathway to Healing and Wholeness, a talk show about emotional health and healing trauma through Christ principles. So again, we're just going to yield the floor to you, Lisa, and just give us a little bit more information about all of the wonderful things that you are doing in ministry and that you and your husband are doing together.
Well, we are full-time missionaries, but first, I am a wife. I am a mom of two amazing grown daughters, 20 and 22. Was raised in Alabama. You can hear it. You can hear my Alabama. I can't hide it. I try, but you can hear it. Um, we have just recently, after years of doing missions like 1 to 2 year at a time, we actually served in Columbus for 2 years, but we were doing short-term missions, go plant a church, spend 2 or 3 months. And last February, we went to Mexico. And when the plane come in and we got out, the Lord said, "Welcome home." And it was totally not in our trajectory. We thought we were going to Guatemala long term. And so we went home, had things to do. We had a tent revival, community things. We worked extensively with women who have been trafficked and in domestic violence. So we did our things we had to do, and then we come back and we're here. We live in Mexico, about a mile across on the U.S. side, though. And we have a farm there that we're getting ready to open missionaries in training. We work with refugees. We work with women and children who are being sexually trafficked, with leaders on pursuing wholeness. That is our passion, leadership training, and making sure the ones that are serving the people are coming out of wholeness. You know, that you want them walking whole with Christ where they're not re wounding people in the church.
Right, definitely. I want you to do this though. You are freezing. Your video is freezing just a little bit, and it wasn't doing it when we were talking. Can you come back, go out and come back in, and I'll just pause for this brief second and talk to my audience while you do, because I hear your audio just fine.
Okay, so just leave the chat and come back in.
Yes, ma'am. So you guys that are watching us, while I'm allowing her the moment to come back in, please do hit that share button. We want to make sure that everyone gets this interview, because this is such powerful information from this wonderful woman of God. And I want you guys to hear about all of the wonderful things that they are doing in the mission field. You know, I don't know how many of you know that, but that is a piece of my heart. That's something that I've always wanted to do. So guess what, Columbus, Georgia? I'm going to be flying out of here really soon. I have invitations to several places, and I just want to go do the work of the Lord. So let's see if she's made it back in. She hasn't made it back in yet. And to all of you that are watching, I do want to remind you, or just make the quick announcement, because I haven't put it out there yet, but we have eChurch International has secured a community event center, and we're going to be giving you more information about that. But if you have any upcoming events that you would like to have, please do inquire on our website at eChurch International, so you can find out exactly what it is that we are doing at the event center. Okay, I think she's back.
Okay, are we on now?
I've got you back, and it looks like you're moving just
The
fine.
video is, yeah, the audio for me now is not good.
It's either one or the other, huh?
It's really lagging, but
And I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Is the audio getting fuzzy again? She may have gone out and trying to come back in again, guys. Give me just a moment. I can see you well. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is your audio working on your side? Can you hear me? I don't think she can. Let's see. We're going to work this out, y'all. We're going to work this out. Can you hear me? Let me see if she has me on screen. Hello. Hey, Nick, thank you so much for tuning in and watching with us. Thank you, Joseph, for watching with us. You can't hear me at all? Let's see how we're going to do this. Let me send her out one more time. Guys, we're going to restart the broadcast in just a couple minutes. Let us deal with our technical problems, and we'll be right back.